Today we're going to be doing intermediate. I'm going to show you traditional grip and I'm going to show you this is Clayton Skinner. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Beat. Hello again. My name is Clayton Skinner and welcome to Beyond the Beat. This episode is part 2 of me teaching you how to play double strokes around the drum kit. So in the last episode we specifically focused on our right hands. In this episode, we're going to focus on the left hand. So if you're looking at the PDF, make sure you pay attention to the PDF. You'll notice that the left hand is always on the and. And I specifically wrote that, and, on all of them. So anytime that anytime your hand goes up to place the tom, I wrote a little and, a little plus sign on the PDF so that you'll know. So it's a little bit trickier than playing with your right hand, but again, it's not impossible. So, for instance, exercise 1, you're going to be playing it on the second 2 notes of the first beat. So it'll be like the and ah. So if you're playing the 1E with your right, you'll be playing the and ah with your left. Then you bring it back down and continue on. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and again, use the 3-foot patterns. You have both feet. Just your hi-hat. And then just your bass drum. Again, any one of those will do. Make sure you pay attention to the way everything lines up. This shouldn't be a problem. The only thing you got to make sure you know is that this hand won't line up with one of your feet, or any of your feet when you're playing them. You'll be playing in between them. So you want to make sure that you... Well, anyway, I'll demonstrate them all. I'm not going to walk you through these. Again, just like I did in the last one, I'm going to make you figure these out because they're really quite simple. It's really just a matter of paying attention to where everything lines up. What else do I got to tell you? I think that's pretty much it. Anyway, watch my demonstrations and see how you do. So like I said in the last video, just because I wrote it out on one drum, just because I specifically wrote on one tom on the PDF, doesn't mean you have to specifically play that one. You can play it around on whatever ones you want. Just make sure that you remember that you have to bring that hand over your other hand. Over it. Over it. Practice moving. Practice your speed. Practice getting your hand there and getting it back without losing that double stroke feel. Another thing, use a metronome. This is very important. This is a good way of making sure you don't lose that feel. Because if you're off time with the metronome, chances are you've lost the feel. So again, make sure that you practice this as many different ways as you can. The more variations you use, the better you'll be. Simple as that. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. Well, that's all for this episode. If you have any questions, make sure you get a hold of me. Contact section, ClaytonSkinner.com. Right here on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. However way you want to do it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and see you next time.